Chinese ambassador to the Philippines, Wang Xilian, believes it is still best to discuss concerns in a friendly manner, especially concerning disputed maritime territories. Meanwhile, the Presidential Communications Operations Office received various broadcast equipment from the Chinese embassy. Patrick De Jesus has the details.
Chinese ambassador to the Philippines, Wang Xilian, pointed out that diplomacy is still needed regarding talks over territorial dispute in the West Philippine Sea. This was the answer of Wang when asked regarding a senior Chinese embassy official being summoned by the DFA recently following a report of harassment by the Chinese Coast Guard against a Taiwanese research vessel conducting marine scientific research in the West Philippine Sea with Filipino scientists. The Philippines has also filed another diplomatic protest last week against China for its unilateral implementation of a fishing ban in the South China Sea for 3.5 months, covering some parts of the West Philippine Sea. The Philippines appealed to stop illegal activities that violate our sovereignty.
We need to manage differences through bilateral consultations and friendly communication. So I agree with Secretary Lorenzana that diplomacy works well, and we need to continue to manage differences through diplomatic and peaceful means.
Strengthening ties was also discussed according to Wang when he paid a courtesy visit to the Philippine Coast Guard last week.
As the Coast Guard are but two countries, it will be very important for them to maintain this kind of friendly exchanges and cooperation, so that they can perform their duty in a way which will promote not only our bilateral relations, but also the peace and stability in the South China Sea.
Meanwhile, the Presidential Communications Operations Office received today in a turnover ceremony various broadcast equipment from the Chinese Embassy. PCOO Secretary Martin Andanar thanked the Chinese Embassy for its support to the agency for the past 6 years.
I am pleased to convey my gratitude to the Chinese Embassy for their unwavering support. To the Presidential Communications Operations Office, as we continue to modernize our information delivery services here in the Philippines.
Patrick De Jesus for The Nation.